One more time, out and in. And take your arms straight up, index fingers over the shoulders, and give them a shake. Give a little puppet arm here. And now align the index fingers over the armpits for ribcage arms. Reach back, exhale, ribs down, and inhale up. The goal of this exercise isn't to touch the floor. It's to maintain the stability of the rib cage and the spine. Move the arms from the back, even on the right and left, and pull them back. And one more time, reach back and come up. Now leave the arms up, slide the chin to the chest, pick the head up, keep the arms still, and give a little pulse. Pulse, pulse. Working from the low abs for 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down, reach the arms back, and then place them alongside the body for pelvic clocks. Curl the tail up toward the nose, and then return it into the earth. Use your abs to pull the pelvis up, and then release the tailbone down. Exhale to curl up. Inhale to come down. Take one more curl and down. Bend the right knee to the chest. Now if you have a bad back, keep your base leg straight or bent, otherwise straighten it. Now hold behind the thigh and let the weight of the leg sink. Relax your toe, your knee, your shin. Let the shin fall. Release your leg down a little more, Sheila, the top leg, so it's relaxed. And now circle the leg, thigh stirs. Moving the thigh bone and keeping the pelvis still. And then reverse, go the other way. Really letting the foot be relaxed, the shin be relaxed, the knee joint can really drop. One more, the arms are moving the leg and hold and stretch the leg up and down. Stretch it up, bring it down. Easy up, easy down. Take it up and cross the foot over the knee and take a nice piriformis stretch. Lift up and hug. Keep your sacrum flat and just breathe deeply. If it's available to you, try to open the right leg by pressing the knee down and away. And then bring the leg down and change sides. Bring the knee up, hold behind the thigh, soften the toes, and stir the leg, little circles. Easy in the joint, gentle movement. And reverse, pelvis still, thigh bone moving. Keep the jaw, the neck, the ribs all relaxed. One more. And then stretch the leg up and down. Reach the heel up as the hip stays down. Stretch the sits bone and the heel in opposite directions as though you were pulling a cord between the two. Stay up and now cross over for that piriformis stretch. Fold the knees in and take the area behind the thigh. Breathe deeply and relax. And now uncross both legs, hug your knees to your chest, and rock and roll the spine. Kind of following the breath, following your intuition here. And now bring the head down, quiet the body for a single leg stretch variation. Slide the right foot out along the floor and begin your single leg stretches. Bringing one knee into the chest as the other one slides out. Slide along the floor. Slide along the floor. Nice and easy. And if you want, you could pick your head up. You don't have to. You can leave it down. Whatever feels right for you. Just sliding those legs away, stretching them out. And then both knees stay in. Head goes down for a moment. Now let's just start this with the legs. Double leg stretch. The legs will slide out on the floor. And they'll pull back in. Slide them out. And pull them in. Now let's coordinate this with the arms. The arms reach overhead and circle around on the floor. And legs are long at the same time, so let's reverse this, Sheila. Bring the hands to the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Start with the hands on the knees. Now stretch arms and legs away and circle in. There we go, gathering into the center. Inhale long and exhale. If you want to, you can even slide your arms along the floor, or you can simply reach them out to the side. Do one more. And let the hands rest, palms down on the mat. Bring the right leg into the chest to tabletop and the left. Now make the thighs perpendicular to the floor and knee fold. Right leg goes down as though you're dipping the toe in water and floats up and alternating. Imagine that you're moving on the moon, free and easy. Make the movement come from the hip rather than the knee. And then bring both legs up. Take the tops of the knees and use your hands to do knee circles. Spread the knees apart and circle them. So you can make these as big or little as you like. And again, keeping the pelvis nice and quiet. And then reverse. And then bring the legs together at tabletop. Open the arms out to a T position at the side of your body. And just take a little tick-tock. Tick the legs one way and pull back on the opposite side of the waist to center. And tick the other way and come back. Hold the opposite hip down as you reach and keep the knees level. Let's just do one more each way. Pull the abs deep to return to center. And hug the knees to the chest. And rock up to a seated position for spine stretch forward variation. If you need to, sit up on a blanket or a brick or a pillow and put your hands inside the thighs. Let them rest there for this variation. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest. Roll up and over. Stay here. Inhale deeply to the back. Stay here. Exhale, scoop the belly deeper. And inhale, float up, leaving the hands on the floor, shoulders down back. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, breath into the back, widening it. Exhale, deepening the abdominals, and inhale, floating up. And one last time, empty all the air out as you roll down sequentially. Inhale, broad back like a sail. Exhale, deepen and hollow, and then inhale, float right up for the swinging saw. Take the arms to the outside of the thighs now. And inhale, swing your arm. Slide down the leg, slide up the leg, swing and slide and slide and swing. So holding the opposite hip down, just kind of moving with a natural swinging motion. Let it feel good. And come on up, bring the legs together. And flip over to tabletop on your hands and knees. If you have bad wrists, you can place something under the heels of the hands like a half wedge. Take the spine nice and long and then curl in to cat. And then inhale, look up, pull shoulders down, back, tail up. Exhale, let the tail lead the way. Pull the tail under, the head will follow. All the air comes out. And then inhale, tail up, let the tail lead. Curl with the tail first, exhale, let the head follow. Now keep the head down, curl that tail, and lengthen out. And push back for rest. Take the knees apart. Breathe deep. Now you can either rest this down or make it deep by pulling the abs off the lap and lengthening the curve of the spine. And then go back out to tabletop. Square the hips. And stretch the right leg out behind you. Keeping the hips square, lifted up in the air. And exhale, bring the nose and navel together. And inhale, lengthen and look up. And exhale, curl in, knee and nose together, following the breath. Notice how Sheila's doing a great job of taking the whole inhale out And the whole exhale in. And one more long breath out. And in. And then just come back to tabletop. Slide the other leg out, keeping the square, keeping your box, and then lift up, inhale, exhale, curl in. Inhale. See if you can find the union of the head and the tail as they work to curl in together. Stretch out and really curl your head in as though you really wanted to meet your nose and knee. That's it, and one more out. And last time to come in. Now return to the knee and then sit over to the side facing me for mermaid. Sit with your hips open, give a little tuck of the tail, and place the arm and ear right together to get a better stretch. Inhale and stretch over yourself, stay here, and then exhale, bend the arm and sort of wrap it around your head. Now inhale, really reach that stretch even longer, and then return up. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, stretch over. Exhale, wrap the arm. Inhale, reach it away, and pull home. And then just bring your arm down and swing your legs to the other side. Give a little tuck of the tail, lift up nice and tall, lifting the ribs off the pelvis. And inhale, stretch over. Exhale, wrap the head. Inhale, broaden and widen the ribs, and then pull up with your abs. And one more long stretch, arm and ear stay together. And as you wrap, they stay together. And as you reach, they stay together. I guess that's the message, and we're up. And go ahead and spin around, and let's just roll up to a standing position. So rock over yourself, head down, roll up, and face the camera. Take your arms out in front of you, and let's just take a nice final balance. Inhale, lift on your toes. Stay out, pull the inner thighs together. Hold as though you're just hovering like an angel. Exhale the heels gently to the ground. Take a breath, lift your arms over your head. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, take a bow for a job well done as you come down. Thank you for joining us today. Stay committed.